Are you tired of overpacking or forgetting essential items when you travel? Well, we've got the ultimate solution for you. Welcome to our comprehensive guide that will turn you into a master packer, no matter where your journey leads you. In this guide, we'll cover the essentials, from choosing the right luggage to carefully selecting what items to bring. We'll walk you through packing essentials that often slip our minds and how to pack your clothes to maximize space. We'll even delve into organizing your toiletries efficiently. We understand that packing can often feel like a daunting task, but with our tips and tricks, you'll find it can be as breezy as a beach vacation. Get ready to bid farewell to the stress of a last-minute packing and embrace a seamless travel experience. So buckle up and let's embark on this journey together. Stay tuned to master the art of packing. Choosing the right luggage is the first step towards efficient packing. Imagine trying to fit a week's worth of clothes into a tiny weekend bag. Sure, it's a fun challenge, but there's an easier way. The world of luggage is vast, with different types designed for varying needs. We have hard-shell suitcases, soft-sided bags, duffels, and even backpacks. Each has its own pros and cons. Hard-shell suitcases are sturdy and protect your belongings, but they can be heavy. Soft-sided bags are lighter and can squeeze into tight spaces, but they may not provide the same level of protection. Duffels are versatile and easy to carry, while backpacks leave your hands free. Your choice should depend on your destination, duration, and the kind of trip you're embarking on. A backpack might be perfect for a hiking trip, while a hard-shell suitcase could be ideal for a business trip. Remember, the right luggage can make or break your travel experience. Now that we have the right luggage, what are the essentials we need to pack? Let's start with the absolute must-haves, the items that should be the first ones in your suitcase, no matter where you're headed. At the top of this list are your travel documents. This includes your passport, driver's license, and any necessary visas or permits. It's also a good idea to carry photocopies of these documents just in case. And don't forget your tickets and reservation confirmations. You wouldn't want to reach your destination only to realize you've left your hotel booking details at home. Next on the list is medication. If you're on any prescription medications, make sure to pack enough for the duration of your trip, plus a little extra in case of delays. It's also wise to pack a small first aid kit with band-aids, antiseptic wipes, and any over-the-counter meds you may need. After all, it's always better to be prepared, especially when you're far from home. Now, let's talk about electronics. These days, most of us can't imagine traveling without our smartphones, laptops, or tablets. So ensure you pack your devices, along with their chargers and adapters. If you're traveling internationally, don't forget a universal adapter. It's a lifesaver when you're dealing with different plug types. While we're on the subject of electronics, let's not forget about entertainment. Long flights or car rides can get pretty boring, so be sure to pack some form of entertainment. An e-reader loaded with books, a portable gaming console, or even a good old-fashioned paperback can make the journey much more enjoyable. Lastly, always pack a change of clothes and some essential toiletries in your carry-on. If your luggage gets lost, you'll be glad you did. Packing essentials first ensures you won't forget important items. It not only saves you from potential headaches, but also sets the tone for an organized and stress-free trip. So pack smart and enjoy your journey. It's time to pack our clothes, but where do we start? This often seems like a daunting task, but don't worry, we're here to guide you through it. The first step is to lay out all the clothes you think you'll need. Once you've done that, take a good look and start culling. Yes, you heard that right. Do you really need 5 pairs of shoes for a week-long trip? Or 3 different jackets for a summer vacation? The answer is probably no. Be ruthless. This is about packing the right clothes, not more clothes. Next, focus on versatility. Choose clothes that can be worn multiple times in different combinations. Think neutrals with a few pops of color. A classic white shirt, for example, can be dressed up for a fancy dinner or worn casually for a day of sightseeing. Similarly, a pair of well-fitted jeans can take you from a morning hike to an evening at a local bar. Now let's talk about the weather. Always check the forecast for your destination before you start packing. If you're headed to a tropical paradise, you'll want to pack lightweight, breathable fabrics. If you're off to a winter wonderland, pack layers to keep you warm. And remember, even if you're going somewhere sunny, it's always a good idea to pack a light sweater or jacket for cooler evenings or overly air-conditioned venues. Finally, consider the method of packing. Rolling your clothes instead of folding can save a lot of space. And packing cubes? They're a game changer. They not only help you organize your clothes by category, but they also compress your clothes to maximize suitcase space. But here's a pro tip. Leave some room in your suitcase for souvenirs or new clothes you might buy during your trip. Because let's be honest, who doesn't love shopping while traveling? Remember, it's not about packing more clothes, but packing the right clothes. Let's move on to toiletries, a category that often leads to overpacking. Now, when it comes to packing toiletries, size does matter. More often than not, we're tempted to pack our full-sized products. But let's face it, do we really need a jumbo-sized shampoo for a week-long trip? The answer is a resounding no. Instead, opt for travel-sized toiletries. They're compact, convenient, and comply with airport security regulations. But here's the catch. It's easy to get carried away with these mini versions of our favorite products. Remember, just because it's small doesn't mean you need to pack it. Sticking to the essentials is key. Ask yourself, do I use this every day? If the answer is no, leave it behind. So, what are the essentials? Shampoo, conditioner, body wash, toothpaste, and deodorant, to name a few. Ladies, your skincare routine might be a bit more complex. But don't worry, most of your favorite brands offer travel-sized versions of their products. And gentlemen, don't forget your shaving kit. Next, let's talk about preventing leaks. Because there's nothing worse than opening your suitcase to find a pool of spilled shampoo. To avoid this, consider investing in leak-proof toiletry bottles. They're designed to withstand the pressures of air travel. And here's a little tip. Put a piece of plastic wrap under the cap before screwing it on. This creates an extra layer of protection against leaks. Another great idea is to pack your toiletries in a clear zip-top bag. Not only does this allow you to breeze through airport security, but it also contains any potential spills. And if you really want to be on the safe side, consider double bagging your toiletries. Finally, remember to pack your toiletries last. This ensures they're easily accessible for security checks and in case you need something during your journey. With these tips, you'll be able to pack your toiletries like a pro. So, bid adieu to overpacking and say hello to a well-organized toiletry bag. Now, isn't that refreshing? You have everything you need, but how do you fit it all in your suitcase? Well, let's dive into that. The key to maximizing space in your suitcase is all about strategy. It's like playing a game of Tetris with your belongings, and we're here to guide you through it. Firstly, consider rolling your clothes instead of folding them. This technique not only saves space, but also prevents wrinkles. Think about your t-shirts, jeans, and any other soft materials. Roll them up tightly, and you'll be surprised how much room you save. Next up, let's talk about packing cubes. These are a traveler's best friend. Packing cubes are small, zippered bags that compartmentalize your suitcase and keep things organized. You can group similar items together, like all your socks in one cube, or maybe separate your day clothes from your evening attire. The beauty of packing cubes is they provide structure, which means you can squeeze in a little more than you might expect. Now, onto the often overlooked spaces. The insides of shoes can hold rolled-up socks or underwear, giving you extra room. The perimeter around the suitcase, that narrow space between your packed items and the suitcase walls, is perfect for belts or any other long, thin items. Let's not forget about the weight. Heavier items like shoes and toiletry bags should be placed at the bottom of your suitcase near the wheels. This way, when you're dragging your suitcase around, the weight is distributed evenly, and it's easier to maneuver. Lastly, always remember to leave a little room for souvenirs or any additional items you might acquire during your trip. You don't want to be left scrambling for space when it's time to pack up and head home. So we've rolled our clothes, utilized packing cubes, filled the nooks and crannies, and balanced the weight. It's a simple process that requires a bit of thought, but the benefits are immense. And there you have it, a suitcase packed efficiently and ready for any travel adventure. So, are you ready for your next trip? We've covered everything from choosing the right luggage to packing essentials, clothes, and toiletries, and even maximizing space in your suitcase. With tips and tricks, you're all set to tackle your packing like a pro, no matter your destination. So wave goodbye to packing stress and hello to smooth, hassle-free travels. Remember, efficient packing makes for a pleasant journey. Thanks for the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more travel tips and tricks.